Ever wonder how your AI app answers your questions so effortlessly? It feels like magic, doesn't it? But behind the scenes, it's a global effort, an intricate chain of innovations, markets, and players coming together to make this seamless interaction possible. A recent paper from the Bank of International Settlement provides a concise view of key components along the AI supply chain. Let's have a look. Simply put, the AI supply chain consists of 5 critical layers: hardware, cloud computing, training data, foundation models, and finally, AI applications. The first layer, hardware, basically refers to various specialized AI chips, such as field programmable gate arrays, application-specific integrated circuits, and graphics processing units. These chips provide AI the fundamental computing power. Among them, GPUs are the most widely used chips in AI model training and development, with NVIDIA being the biggest supplier in the field of GPU, who owns more than 90% market share, based on estimates from IoT Analytics Research, followed by AMD. The next layer is cloud computing, which includes platforms providing services like data processing, computation, analytics, and storage. Here, the leading market players include Amazon, Microsoft, and Google, who owns a collective market share of around 75%. The third phase along AI supply chain is about obtaining training data. There are diversified types of data required for building large AI models, including text, audio, video, and images from either public or private sources. Acquiring them can be quite complex and time-consuming. The obtained training datasets are then fed into foundation models, which are large AI models that can be adapted for various functions and applications. The ability of data training and its output are believed to be positively related to the prowess of chips and cloud computing infrastructures, a phenomenon known as the scaling law, or simply the more, the better. Unlike chips and cloud computing, foundation models is a very competitive area, with over 300 foundation models in the market, and more keep coming. Finally, we have the application layer on which daily users interact with AI models, such as ChatGPT, Cloud, Gemini, Copilot, DALL-E, and the most recent sensational model DeepSeek from China. Market-wise, ChatGPT is still the most dominant AI application as of 2024, taking 87% of the market share in chatbots. The increasing popularity of AI comes with the rising influence of big tech companies across the AI supply chain, with US and Chinese companies being the dominant rivalries to each other. Why should we care about the AI supply chain? Perhaps the most important reason is that big tech companies' market power is becoming concerning nowadays. The growing influence of big tech companies in the AI supply chain, such as NVIDIA, Amazon, and OpenAI, could give rise to a new cloud-based data loop. Leveraging on their control over computational resources and their expertise in generating, storing, and analyzing data, these companies might be capable of developing superior AI models. This data loop mechanism would be reinforced if big techs become stronger, which will make the AI supply chain more concentrated, and the threat of monopoly emerges. The BIS report notes there are 3 key challenges from the concentrated AI supply chain that deserve our attention. First, when the production and distribution of AI are controlled by just a few companies, it can reduce choices for customers, make it harder for smaller businesses to compete, and allow big companies to charge unfairly high prices. Second, a concentrated AI supply chain also has an impact on the operational resilience of critical infrastructures and cybersecurity. In an event of cyber attack, for example, an AI supply chain operated by several big techs can be extremely vulnerable. Finally, when AI is used in financial services, it could lead to widespread risks and make the financial markets more unstable. When financial institutions use the same models that are trained on the same data sets, their model outputs will likely be biased toward the same direction and lead to market hurting in the event of financial crisis. Given these challenges, global cooperation in regulating AI is crucial. BIS calls for regulators around the world to harmonize regulatory frameworks, share best practices, and coordinate enforcement actions to help mitigate risks associated with market concentration.